Hey guys, I'm here with Laura and Penny, and our original plan of doing the group class and doing some more stranger danger stuff and socializing and all that other things just kind of like fell out because we didn't have enough people that signed up for tonight's group class. So with that said, I just thought it would be a good time to kind of go over certain quirks and certain things that make Penny special, and how to understand her the best, so that way we can get the best out of her. You know, I know you guys can see what's happening here, and that's totally fine. We just had a nice fun session and we're just hanging out now. So everybody Laura and I have been doing the training on her. Laura's been doing all the loving and all the fun stuff and all the repetitions and stuff, and Penny loves Laura. So this is kind of how they do. So anyways, so what do I mean? What do I mean how to understand Penny, right? We got to understand who she is, genetics, like wise, right? Like what her mom and dad gave her, and then how do we help train what she comes with, right? So Penny has a deep sense for suspicious stuff. Okay, it's so deep that she literally will think something is suspicious even if it is not, right? Or people that are just trying to be friendly, she'll be like, hold on, are you sure? You know? So she has this like way with her that wants her to, like, some voice in her head is saying, don't trust them, you know? And she can't help that part, right? So a part of helping her understand a part of getting her to be obedient at all times is understanding that an emotionally compromised dog cannot follow orders, right? If they're thinking they're in danger and their life is at stake, they cannot follow orders. It's really hard to do at that moment. So getting obedience out of her, even in those moments now, becomes this idea like of understanding her enough where we can make her feel confident first in everything that we are about to do, including overcoming stranger danger stuff, and then being able to say, hey, now that you're not emotionally compromised, now that I got you, you checked in with me, you gave me eye contact, you are in a mind state to follow orders, I can say, Penny, sit. Yes, good girl. Oh my goodness. So you know what I mean? It's just like that. She was preoccupied with something, but just because I was doing an example, she even responded to that and did the thing. So when she feels confident in her job, which is to follow these commands and do these things, she can do them much easier, even in those hard places, you know, where it would be challenging for her. And now, instead of getting compromised, she will look for the teamwork aspect that we've built up all together, you know? Everything is a together event, and she doesn't have to be the only one fending off these enemies. So with all that said, what does it mean in a practical way? I want to talk about that now, okay? So like, let me give you an example. Let's say you guys were on a walk and somebody that's like loves boxers, just wants to say hi to you guys, and just comes running over, violating your space. Penny's spidey senses start to go off, and you notice her take a step back and closer to you, right? And she'll show us that. Like when she's uncomfortable, she takes a step closer to Laura or closer to me, whoever's handling her. And what it tells me is that she's looking for support here. So what we will do is acknowledge that, right? So before she decides she has to growl and do this or that to make this person, who's definitely a friendly person but is violating our space and making her spidey senses go off, she needs to know what the game plan is. So for us, what we're going to do now that the training is done, we're going to say, okay, I noticed that my dog is feeling off. I'm going to first be like, excuse me, sir, hang on one second. My dog is in training. My dog gets a chance to see that I'm already fighting a good fight for her, right? So she gets the chance to see, hey, excuse me, sir, stop. Maybe I'm already in front of her. Then so I can make management here, I want to make sure that she doesn't do anything wrong. I want to go ahead and say, Penny, sit. I'm going to give her an objective she knows how to do so well. She knows, you know, every time I do this, something awesome happens. They love it. They're proud of me. They give me rewards and then build my confidence and so on, right? So you give her a task that she is definitely going to be able to do. She does it. She sees you taking care of business, and you let the guy know, hey, you know, at this time, maybe my dog isn't ready. Maybe Penny isn't ready. If she isn't, don't force it, right? That's part of her learning to trust you. One day you'll see that she is very relaxed about the whole thing, and maybe even on her own decides to approach, right? It's those days you say, okay, sir, here's a little piece of food. You ask her to sit for you. If she does, give her this food. She'll think of that as a positive exchange and not be worried about, why does this guy want to touch me? What is wrong with it? Or whatever, you know? Anyway, this is just an example, but this is an example on how we use the training to overcome, right? And solve for it. Oh, Penny, come on, come here. Come on. Okay, you put yourself over there. Come on, baby girl. Let's go. Are you coming over here? Are you going over there? Okay, no problem. So training for her has been it's been a very unique experience, right? I have a lot of other dogs in the kennel, and it doesn't look like the same approach that we're taking on her, right? She's very sensitive, and her confidence is the main priority, and then with that confidence, then we make obedience. And right now, she's killing it. I feel like she's doing excellent. The foundation work is all done. Right now, she's wearing an e-collar. She's in the conditioning phase of that. I guess my next video will be deeper diving into the e-collar stuff for you guys. And I think I'm gonna see you guys on Monday anyway, so I'll talk about it then as well. All right, I hope this little explanation makes sense. If you guys have any questions on it or anything, just let me know. I'll be happy to make more videos on it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, baby girl.